Anime you should be watching this season. Let's get to it. Goblin Slayer. Don't let the name fool you. It's not about a guy who slays goblins, cause that's exactly what it is. All he does is wake up, eat, kill goblins, sleep, rinse, repeat. He gets his own harem, made up of a cute Lyra priestess he finds along the way, the 2,000-year-old anvil who's a tsundere, a cowgirl who's his childhood friend and it's not gonna work in anime cause it's a death flag, the guild receptionist and the sword maiden, but that doesn't matter cause all he cares about is killing goblins. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. Now this one's pretty straightforward. It's about a guy who gets stabbed in Tokyo defending his friend from a guy with a knife and starts bleeding out. But when he bleeds out, he starts hearing a voice in his head saying a bunch of gibberish, but that gibberish is what powers he's gonna get in the reincarnated world. He meets a dragon that's been sealed for 400 years, and he eats it with his unique skill Predator, which then allows him to leave the sealed cave to find a bunch of goblins and become their leader along with the forest they live in. Then it becomes a show about gotta name them all. Tokyo Ghoul Re 2. It's about a guy, but he's not the current guy, and there's 5 different guys in his head who are all competing for power over the body from the current guy. Now if you're gonna watch this anime, you need to watch the following seasons: Tokyo Ghoul Square Root A, Tokyo Ghoul Re, to understand what the hell is going on. Even though you have no idea what the hell is going on because it feels like they leave out important information and time's moving all over the place, it doesn't matter because the show is awesome. Sword Art Online Alicization. Let's just go with Sword Art Online Season 3, the 3rd season of Sword Art Online. If you're gonna watch this anime, you need to watch Sword Art Online Season 2 and Season 1. Both of them have good first arcs but shitty second ones, and hopefully that doesn't happen to this one. What am I saying? It's definitely gonna happen to this one as well. It goes back to its roots where the main character Kirito gets trapped in another VR MMORPG, but this time he's tricked into it by the shady looking guy who's also in Season 1 and Season 2. Kirito has to learn how to survive in the new world, which he has not beta tested, so he doesn't know everything about it, and he's not some kind of god. But wait, the game skills are similar to one of the first games, so scratch what I just said. SSSS.Gridman. This show, as portrayed by the internet, is about 2 girls, Rika and Akane, who have won over the internet with their thick thighs and deep plot. But when you watch the show, it's nothing like that. It's about a guy who wakes up in a girl's room and finds out he has amnesia, which means he can't remember jack shit. And he starts seeing giant kaiju around the city, but no one else can see them. He thinks he's crazy when an old-style computer starts talking to him and calling himself Gridman. Really, Gridman? Who tells him that the world is in danger and it's his only hope, like any other anime. With convenient timing, a kaiju appears and he combines with the old computer to make Mecha Gridman, and he starts fighting the kaiju. Bunny Girl Senpai. This one's about a guy who just happened to be in the library and sees his famous senpai in a bunny girl outfit. But that's not what the anime is about, even though that's what the anime name is called. It's about the main character who everyone can relate to because he can't be bothered to do shit. Or so he says, but when shit hits the fan, he's the number one man. In this case, the fan is the phenomenon called puberty syndrome. Really? Puberty syndrome? He slowly builds up a harem along the way, but he keeps rejecting his little sister. In anime, is that even possible? Zombieland Saga. Zombies, idle zombies, and there's 7 of them. What's not to like? Watch how 7 girls try to take Saga in Japan by storm, but if it rains, their makeup comes off and they look like normal zombies, freaking everybody out. Who applies the makeup, you say? It's the manager, or the guy who defiled their graves and brought them back from the dead. One of the best and most funniest characters this season, Kotaro Tatsumi, also known as Sunglasses Guy. Every episode is you laughing and escaping from the real world for 20 minutes as you forget about life and just laugh. Fairy Tail 2018. What more do I need to say? It's Fairy Tail, just watch it. A Certain Magical Index, the 3rd season of the Index series. So if you haven't already figured it out, you need to watch the first 2 seasons of Index to have any idea about what the hell is going on. But don't worry, because both seasons of 1 and 2 are awesome. You get to see the main character, Toma, punch people with his hand. How is his hand so powerful? Well, we all know the answer to that. Hentai. Jacking off every single day when Index is in the next room. Just joking, Index is never in the next room. Now that you've watched Season 1 and 2, you watch this one. If you're the type of person who starts anime from Season 3 and watches backwards, you're going to hell. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Season 5. I have not watched this anime, but the internet seems to love it, and weebs love the meme factor, so here it is just cause of that. It's probably about a guy called JoJo who goes on a bizarre adventure for 5 seasons. Really? How long is this adventure? Well, it's not as long as One Piece, so you should be okay. But if you're catching up, so start watching it now so you don't burn yourself out like you did watching One Piece. Bloom Into You. It's ranked 1 on Anime Trending, so it has to be good. What's not to like? It's got Yuri in it. I have not started this anime, but after this video is probably what I'm going to watch. Now I know what you're thinking. Why haven't you watched the #1 anime on Anime Trending this season? Because I got no time and my Yuri fetish is on hold. Is that even possible, having Yuri fetish on hold? I don't know, but you should watch this. Boarding School Juliet, another Romeo and Juliet style anime. That's literally what it says in the name, like Nisekoi, but this time the main characters actually like each other from the start and they have to hide their feelings from the whole school. How will this turn out? You can already imagine. Hinomaru Sumo, as the title says, it's about sumo wrestling. Hinomaru Sumo wrestling to be precise. Since Hinomaru is too small to become a pro officially, his only shot at becoming a Yokozuna, the top sumo wrestler, is to claim the high school one. Watch as he beats the leader of a group of delinquents who then joins his sumo team, gets a few more people to join his sumo team who are all somewhat good at combat, except for the skinny one, who's a noob but just wants to be like Hinomaru. The coach is not some old guy who's sitting on a chair, but a fellow student who has glasses, so you know he's smart and knows what he's doing. Golden Kamuy second season. The second season of Golden Kamuy. I haven't got a chance to watch this one, but I have read the manga and it's awesome, so just watch it. Hit and Miss. Our maid is way annoying. It's about a retired self-defense force officer who stalks a little girl and then somehow ends up becoming her maid. Radiant. It's about a boy called Seath who wants to become a great magician. Tonari no Vampire-san. A vampire rescues a girl, then the girl starts getting interested in the vampire who lives in the neighborhood. Kaze ga Sukiyo something. This anime is centered around one of the biggest university relay races in Japan, and it's about a guy who's an elite runner who joins a bunch of other guys who have no idea what they're doing. The World in Colors. Something about magic and time travel. It's on quite a few top 10 lists, so it should be good. Just watch it.